Hey everybody, Mr. Jenks here. Coming at you with some car news today. So, the Hyundai Ioniq 5. A lot of people think it's an ugly car, but to me it is one of the best looking cars out there. Might be a hot take, not sure, but Hyundai has announced the Ioniq 5N, which is a sport variant of the Ioniq 5. This car will not only be an upgraded model of the Ioniq 5, it will also be Hyundai's most powerful car ever released. It is going to have 601 horsepower with 545 pound-feet of torque, and it's going to have an N-Grin boost mode, which bumps up that horsepower to 641. And it is the first electric vehicle ever created to simulate an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, which Hyundai calls NE Shift. Now, it's still built on the Ioniq 5 platform. It's using the same battery pack, but instead of 77.4 kilowatt hours, it is now 84 kilowatt hours. They've done a lot of things to make the car more structurally sound by adding extra welding points, structural adhesive, lateral rigidity, motor and battery mounting stuff. They did a bunch of stuff to this car. It's not just here's a slightly better car. They also have N Active Sound Plus, which is a little bit weird. It pumps sound out of the internal and external speaker to either simulate a gas engine car, a futuristic sci-fi sound, or supersonic, which is essentially a fighter jet sound. The ignition sound, which is the gas-powered car sound, simulates a turbocharged 2.0 liter inline 4. Essentially what is in the Elantra N or the Kona N. Now Hyundai is claiming a 3.4 second 0 to 60 time, but with the Kia EV6 GT doing it in 3.1, and they are similar cars with this one having more horsepower, people are thinking that they're just being conservative and it might actually be under 3.4 seconds. It is limited to 161 miles per hour, and it also has the biggest brakes ever fitted onto a Hyundai. No range estimates have been released yet, but a lot of people are thinking it's going to be around 220 miles. Not the greatest, but it is a performance model car. Hyundai has also went ahead and made this car track ready. They've done a lot of cooling things to try to reduce the amount of power you lose from battery overuse, which is essentially when you drive an electric car, the more or the lower the battery, the less performance it has. But Hyundai has done a lot to improve the cooling and to try to reduce that. And they're saying you can do 2 laps around the Nürburgring, which is one of the biggest and hardest tracks in the world. It is over 12 miles. They're saying you can do 2 laps of that without any degradation or very little degradation of performance. They're also going to include multiple drive modes, including sprint mode to maximize performance, endurance mode to set up track performance, which is a little bit less power but a lot more efficiency. There's an N drift mode to help simulate drifting and make it easier to drift. Then there's also battery preconditioning modes for track optimization and drag racing optimization. So we'll see how that all pans out. Now it has the full N style for the interior, and you're gonna get N bucket seats. It's gonna have a full-length center console with a knee pad to brace against during extreme lateral loads. It's gonna have a new steering wheel that has configurable buttons. It's coming out early 2024, like I mentioned earlier, but it will be offered in 10 different colors, including the N-specific performance blue in both gloss and, for the first time ever, matte. A lot of the estimates for the price are around $70,000, which is kind of a lot for a smaller electric car, but it is a performance car. We'll see how it pans out when it comes out. But yeah, that is a little overview of the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Looks super interesting. I do love me some electric cars. Let me know what you guys think about the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. Leave some comments about it, like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.